All right, boys, I'm going to ease you into this. Easy. First of all, new microphone. Ooh. Second of all, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Watch what's about to happen. I'm going to blow your mind. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Oh, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yep. We got the green screen. We got the new mic. We got the new headphones. We got the new hat. We got the dirt. You know the dads inside riding trainers. Let's go. Let's go. I know everyone's pumped. We got the KISS Community League. We're 2 minutes to go. We're doing 2 laps volcano flat, 1 lap volcano climb. However, we're finishing at the top. We go all the way up to the top. Special guest today. We got the Canyon ZCC team with us today. We don't have 1 rider. We don't have 2 riders. We have 3 riders. Top left, Lionel Vuijsen. We all know him. We all love him. CVR champion, professional esports racer. Below him, Alex West, Zwift Academy finalist 2018. Below him, Philip Diener, 3rd fastest all-time up this volcano climb. These are the boys to watch out for. Not only do we have 3 Canyon boys with us, we have Mr. Reese, the manager of this team, who's going to be having full conversations with us throughout the race. Let's go, boys. Let's go. 1 minute to go. I'm pretty sure you can tell I'm fired up, because not only do I have a green screen behind me, but I got a new mic. I got 3 Canyon riders. I got Reese. We got it all. We're indoor specialists. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We're live on YouTube again, and we're live on Twitch. Do me a favor, hit me up on Twitch, because that's where it's at. Twitch, give me a like, give me a follow, give me a view on Twitch. I know everyone's coming on Facebook. We all love it, but Twitch is where it's at. Let's go! Okay, I know I'm super crisp and you can hear me and you love my luscious voice because of this new microphone, and I just can't stop talking because of it. Here we go. 337 guys signed up for this race. I did it this morning. I know exactly what's coming. I know exactly what to expect. Granted, I'm just a B guy, but I had fun and I'm ready for this. It took me about 60 minutes. I think it's going to take these front guys 50 to 55 minutes. So hang tight, hang in there. We got the Canyon boys. We got Reese below me. You could see him. He's in the team car. He's on Discord. He's talking to his whole squad. The first professional esports racing team sponsored by Canyon. The Canyon ZCC esports racing team. 1 second. Here we go. Let's go, boys. And we're off. Again, this is called the Volcano After Party. 2 laps of the volcano flat, 1 lap of the volcano climb that's cut short because the race will finish at the top. Whew. Okay, so I was doing my research. I was checking Zwift Power. I was checking all the times. Not only are all of these guys some of the fastest times in the entire community, but Philip Diener has the 3rd fastest time ever up this climb. Alex West can climb this in 5 minutes and 45 seconds, and Lionel Vuijsen, we know him. He's 1 CVR. He can climb this in 5 minutes and 55 seconds. All of these guys are contenders to win this whole race. And not only that, you know who we got. We got the dart. The dart is here. I got to find the dart. I'm moving up, clicking. I don't expect much action to happen in the first 30 minutes. Everyone knows the climb is coming, so that's in the back of everyone's head. The climb is coming. How hard do we go? What are the tactics like? Is someone going to attack? Oh, okay. Here's Alex West. We got Alex West. Let's take a peek at Alex West. This is Philip Diener below me, but I want to take a peek at Alex West. I'm going to turn his cam on. Okay, there's Alex. Alex is on the iPad looking good. I love Alex. Looks focused, 115th pace. This is going to be a massive blob, guys. This is going to be a lot of hand-holding. What's going to happen? Who's going to attack? So you really have to focus, because in the back of everyone's mind, the climb is all that matters. The climb is coming. The climb. But, and if you're someone like me who gets caught off guard, you get dropped before the climb. So, while everyone wants to stay recovered, stay cool, calm, and collected, you also have to stay alert, because at any moment you can get dropped. And all the regular inclines. So, Volcano Flat. Out of the water tunnel is the little incline. Then before the sprint is the little incline. And then in the volcano is the 2-tier. So those are the 3 spots to look out for. Always have to be in the front of the pack when those spots hit. Always have to stay alert. So I'm going to check out my man Reese. He's the team manager for Canyon ZCC. Reese, if you could hear me, I'm going to bring you into the broadcast right now. Everybody, warm round of applause for Mr. Reese. I'm going to pause the music. I'm going to unmute his setup. Let's check this out. Okay, Reese. Unmute, Reese. Unmute, Reese. Okay. Let me figure out how to unmute Reese. But in the meantime, we're watching Alex West, the Canyon team. Everyone's looking smooth. 150 in this main pack. It's going to be big. Let's check the camera angles. Here's Reese. Here's Alex West. Let's check out Philip Diener. He's in there also, looking smooth. And here's Lionel Vuisen, rocking the white headbands, looking crisp, looking fly. I like Lionel Vuisen a lot. I like Philip a lot. And I like Alex a lot. All these are great guys. All these we're honored to have indoor specialists. We're trying to make something new. We're trying to showcase these live riders. We're trying to showcase the entire community, because it touches me and it touches everyone else when we can showcase the average guys. We're out there. We're there in the mornings. We're slaving away on Zwift. But sometimes it's all about the superstars and it's all about the professionals. Rarely do guys like us get to focus. So that's why we're doing this. Below me, you can see Alex West. I expect this to be a fairly slow race for the first 40 minutes because, like I said, it's 2 flat laps. There's no double draft on. 2 flat laps, and then it's the Volcano KOM. Everyone's ready for this volcano. I want to move up. I want to see some other names in this ride. Here's Stevie Young, another Canyon rider. So the whole Canyon team is here this morning, or this afternoon, I should say. Brainland is here, and we know he's the #1 ranked Zwift rider in the entire game. I'm looking for the #2 rider in this whole game, and that is Mr. Leandro Messinio. Moving up, I'm trying to find an orange jersey because I know Team Indoor Specialist rocks the orange jerseys. Moving up. A couple verified riders. That means they're professional riders. If you see that little check mark, just know that they're professional riders. I see a lot of BRT. I see a lot of Wahoo Cycling Club. I see the Dart. Let me click the Dart. There he is. So here's the Dart. 153, 152. We know what happened last week. The Dart got coned. I have a couple surprises queued up if the Dart gets coned again. So get ready, because we're going to have fun with that. But if the Dart doesn't get coned, I have an even better thing queued up for that. So again, I have a lot of fun planned for us. So let's just sit back, relax. We got 30 to 40 minutes of hand holding, 2 volcano flat laps. Not much. Get the heart rate as low as you can. We can see Messinio's at 144. He's probably in zone 1. Moving up, I wouldn't expect anyone to make any moves. Now, if you have a team, that's different. So if you're riding solo, you're trying to conserve. But if you have a team, this might be the moment to put some of your domestiques to work, because if they start putting pressure at the right moments, you can catch people off guard, because everyone expects the climb, but no one expects any moves to be made. So it's a little game theory, a little what's this guy gonna do, what's that guy gonna do. If you have domestiques, you send them off at the right times, because you string out the pack, you catch people off guard. If you can get one of your riders talking who's on the back wheel now, because people are constantly moving forwards and backwards through the pack. If you can find someone that's in the back of the pack at the right moment and launch that attack, it doesn't even need to be an attack. It just needs to be an increase in pace and your whole team gets behind it, you can really catch people off guard. And once they're out of that 5-meter draft, that really changes the whole game. So I want to get in Reese. He's here to help us. He's here to talk us through. He's here to tell us about this. He's here to tell us about the whole not indoor specialist, the whole Canyon ZCC movement, the first professional race team. I'm having trouble. Let me just unmute him because I have him on mute, but I'm just having some technical problems trying to unmute him. Let's see. So I have all 4 of these. I have 4 people streamed in. I have Alex West, I have Philip Diener, and I have Lionel Vujasin. Now these 3 guys are racing. We can see all 3 of them. Vujasin's at the top, West is in the middle, and Diener is at the bottom. I also have Reese Howell here, but I just can't figure out how to unmute him. And I really want him because he has so much valuable. He's on Discord with his whole team in the team car. They have those 3 riders. They also have Stevie Young here, and they also have a couple other guys. Let me try to find their names up here. Some pressure up front, but 6.1 is not going to be enough to do anything really here. 3s, 4s, 5s, that was the little hill, and that was where I would expect, if there was something going to be happening, that's where I would expect it. So I'm looking at Cameron Jeffers, 181 heart rate. We watched him climb the Alp. We watched him face the Vegan. A couple other guys, names I'm recognizing, just clicking through. Let's see how many are in here. A lot. This is a very dense pack. There's a lot of guys here. Well over 100. I would say well over 100. So I just want to talk quickly about Indoor Specialist. It's a community we created. It's an entire movement that we're trying to create. We're trying to bring people together, the positivity. We're supported by the Dirt Dads. We're supported by the Indoor Specialist professional team. We're trying to bring together 2 different sides of the Zwift community to make a more positive, more transparent, more wholesome kind of movement. So the pack is right now lots of hand holding, lots of heart rates, 130s. Different Gardner, not Matt Gardner, a BRT Gardner, excuse me. Is this Gavin Dempster from Draft? I think I saw Frank Sorbara here, who we had last week. Always love Frank, always rooting for Frank. Here's the Dart Frog. Doesn't really need an introduction. I'm sure he will be at the front or towards the front this entire race. His heart rate is 136, and we've seen him get to 200 and even 200 plus. I'd imagine the Dart Frog is also thinking about his efforts in getting cones, so he's probably being a little cautious and being a little hesitant here. Let's see who else is here. Sam Lindsay, Innovation Cyclist, familiar name. We always see him at the front. Very popular community rider. Oh, Dirt. Hey, hey, hey. So we don't normally see Dirt guys up front because, you know, we're not the A guys. We're busting our asses. We're the B through D guys, but it's very rare that you see a Dirt guy up there. So I always got to give a little shout out. Sorry, I get excited when I see my boys out there. We're going back to 100 spots. Cameron Jeffers moving back to 114th place. I don't like being this far back if I'm him. I want to be towards the front. I know the two tiers coming. I don't think any moves are really going to come, but I still want to be towards the front and just be alert at all times. Hargraves is here. Zwift rider from the beginning. Pritchard is here. Wahoo Cycling Hub. Here's Alex West towards the back. I can imagine Reese is saying, Alex, be careful back here. Let's check out how Alex is looking. There he is. He looks focused. He looks smooth, but I still want him to be careful in 120th place. Doesn't look too far back. Here's Phillips, another Canyon rider. So this whole Canyon movement is they really believe in indoor cycling and the professional aspect and the future of it. So They support the KISS Community League. They're always there. They just got this beautiful custom jersey. So if I go into myself and Reese, which I just can't, so someone hit me up if you can figure out how to unmute Reese on Skype. But if you look up in this top right here, you can see the new Canyon logo, and they have this beautiful jersey they just got in game with this new update. I want to move up. Here he is. So if you can see the beautiful pink, reddish, it's kind of like a tiger stripe thing going on. It's kind of like a thing. So great design. I love how they made it. So it's a little strung out now. That was after the 2-tier volcano. That's the spot where I would have expected it to be strung out if there was a spot at this whole race. This lap will be 15 minutes, so 2 15-minute laps, and then a half a lap, and it finishes on top of the volcano. Again, this is the volcano after party. This is probably the newest course they've come out with in Watopia. Moving up to the front, I expect the Dart to be up here. I expect Brainland to be up here. A lot of the names I expect to be up here. So this will be one of the fastest courses, or one of the fastest times up this Volcano KOM. Granted, we don't have double draft on, and granted, it isn't, there are no real flyers here. All of these guys are legitimate, great community riders, if not professional riders, and that's what the Canyon team is. They're the professional esports cycling team supported by Canyon, supported by Wahoo. I want to go to the 3 riders quickly. Vujasin is up top, Alex West is in the middle, and Philip Diener is on the bottom. Now, Alex West is a Zwift Academy finalist 2018. His FTP is right around 5.7, so he's one of the strongest guys on the course, and his PR up the volcano is 5:46. Compared to the other guys, he's right in the middle because Diener has done this in 5:30, which is the second fastest time according to Zwift Power ever up this volcano. I know, Messinio's in here, Brainland is up here, but Philip Diener has the second fastest time up this course, so he's the guy that I'm going to be featuring when this mountain starts rocking and starts rolling. And then there's Vujasin, who we know won CVR Vancouver, one of the most legitimate, professional, best riders out here. He's an absolute contender. All of these guys, Canyon, are upstanding, phenomenal ambassadors for this game, and we're happy to see them. So again, Vujasin's up top. Let's see if we could grab his heart rate. I'm looking for the Canyon names in here. Okay, here's Phillips. Here's the Dart, 147. I saw him in the 130s, but 140s, it's the same. He looks comfortable. He looks smooth. Oh, here's Frank. Frank from last week. So Frank was featured here last week. Just absolute monster, absolute beast, newest member of Draft. Always rooting for Frank. So I want to remember that all of these guys are real people riding. So when we're riding, when we're out there in the mornings and the evenings, suffering, don't forget, there are 3 guys and there are real people behind all of these avatars suffering with us. 2 laps, 1 lap down of the Volcano Flat. We'll have 1 more lap of the Volcano Flat. I'm looking at 3 Canyon riders. You can see they're matching kits. They have the same games in kits. They have the same in-game kits. A little bit of hand-holding. No one's really taking up the effort to do anything. Oh, another thing, power-ups. So there's going to be 3 power-up options. After the first lap, after the second lap, and then after the second lap, you will cross over the volcano circuit banner. So that will be your 3rd opportunity to get it. So we'll have 3 opportunities. Everyone will... Okay, so we're looking for arrow and arrow only. That's the only one that matters. But here, there could be a feather. I'm not quite sure. But I believe the feather will be 15 seconds, and it removes between a half a kilogram and a kilogram from your weight. I don't know what will be better, if it'll be a feather you want or an arrow. I'd imagine always arrow no matter what, but I just am not quite sure if the feather might be beneficial here, because it's a 10% incline. Once the volcano KOM gets going, it's up, 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 and then it's flat, and then it's up, up, up again. So in the last 500 meters, it's 10% plus incline, and my gut is saying the feather. I just don't know. I don't know. It's going to be a Sophie's choice. So we're going to see what these riders have, what they're going to dump. I want to see if riders are going to dump the feather in order to chance it for the arrow power up. Again, semi-slow race, not many attacks. I don't think there's been a single attack so far. We're just watching still 100 plus riders. I mean, I can only say so much. We're going in the underwater. Out of the underwater is a little uphill, but no one's really done anything. I wish someone would put some pressure. Any of these big teams with numbers can send the domestiques out, can send the people out. I think it's going to be really slow. Each lap, the first lap was about 15 minutes. So in about 30 minutes total, we're at 18 minutes game time, 30 minutes total, there'll be some action, some movement. On the top left, we could see Lionel Vuijsen, below him Alex West, and below him Philip Diener. Lionel and Philip are both 70 kilos, and Alex West is 73 kilos. Lionel and Philip both have some of the fastest times up this volcano, and that's what the race is. No one really knows how much to attack, how much effort to put out, because the volcano KOM is coming, and that's in the back of everyone's mind. I'm moving back, I'm clicking back. Cameron Jeffers is in the back. He's holding last wheel. 116 riders still in this final pack. I'm going to take a second to try to get Reese in here. Watch Vuijsen, watch Alex West, and watch Diener while I do this, because I'm going to get Vuijsen. 154 heart rate. He looks very smooth. Just keep an eye on him. So again, here we are. Not much is going on. We're watching Lionel Vuijsen. You can see him in the top left. He looks fairly comfortable with his elbows on the bars. Below him is Alex West, finalist from the academy. And below him is Philip Diener. So I'm going to try to add Reese back to the call right now. We'll try to get Reese in here, but in the meantime, there's about 70. There's about 115 still left. Okay, there's Reese. Okay, Reese, I'm going to bring you into the broadcast. We can hear you. You're good. Okay, Reese. There he is. Can you hear us, Reese? Reese. You're here. You're live. Hit us. Go for Reese. Come on, Reese. Uh-oh, Reese can't hear us.
Still about 100 people in this group, though.
Okay,
but they're all on chom bikes.
I don't think he can hear us, so let's be quiet. Reese is on the Discord with the entire Canyon ZCC team. We're behind the scenes. We're watching Reese. He's talking to all his boys. You can tell he knows no attacks are going to happen. Nothing's going to be happening. But Reese, if you can hear us, we can hear you, and we're listening to you in the team car with Your whole team, the Canyon ZCC team. I'm going to type to him. We can hear you, Reese. Go for Reese. I don't know if he has me muted. Let me get back to this. We have still 115 riders. Oh, 3 seconds. Let me see what's going on. A slight push up front. Gooderham, Hansen, and Varus. Gooderham and Hansen both have a 3-second gap. They're both pushing it. 6.3, 4.4. Someone's trying to close it down. 6.0. This is what I'm talking about. If they can continue this and push this over the hill and over the hump. This might be a move. So this is why I said you had to be alert. I didn't like anyone being in the back. You have to stay alert. The group is still very dense. It's not quite strung out. But I don't know if anyone's going to go for this attack. You can see the riders talking to each other. Who's going to do this? Is it worth it? But Reese, if you can hear us, you're live. Alright, the group is back together. Let me check out the boys. Didn't phase any of them. All the Canyon guys are still looking good. Lionel's up top. Alex West is in the middle. Philip Diener's below him. Everyone's looking smooth. No one looks phased at all.
Well, that's very good. Well, it seems that there are a few technical problems.
Okay, let's get Reese.
Sorry, but I can't hear Jason. So I'm just going to pretend I can hear you.
Reese, can you hear us? Reese. Oh man, sorry for that, guys. Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to keep Reese because he really wants to tell us about Canyon. He wants to tell us about his whole team, but I want to go back to this race because it's gonna start heating up. Last time around the volcano, last time Volcano Rat, then it'll be 2 laps of this volcano flat complete. It'll be 2 laps complete.
Well, I'm jump.
I hear Reese.
Back onto the.
I like hearing Reese.
Race radio, so that then I can.
Okay, Reese.
Directly with the riders. We have a full team today, and so we have Lino, Diego, Diegner, we have Steve Young, James Phillips, and then Alex West. So this is a route which kind of really suits Alex and Lionel, I think. So I'm just going to jump into the race radio, and you should be able to hear that just until I can get my sound up.
Okay, so this is what I like. We're going straight into the Discord of the Canyon ZCC team. So this is like being in the team car for a Tour de France race. We're listening to the race radio, seeing what they're talking about. It sounds like they're working for Alex West and Lionel Vuillecin.
All right, guys. I'm now on the live stream, so I'm going to check in and just see how everyone is doing.
Okay, we're watching Stevie Young on Canyon. Hopefully we can hear Stevie Young say something. I believe he was in the Super League yesterday. We saw him go very early because he didn't have a power-up. Didn't quite make it. Here's the Dart Frog, 146. He is very relaxed. I don't think I've seen his heart rate above 150. And he gets to 200 plus. So I know what his plan is. His plan is going to be 3 minutes all out once the Volcano KOM starts. Here's the 2-tier.
By the way, do you guys already, depending on how you're feeling already, you already got a plan for the finish?
Okay, here's Reese. He's talking to his guys, but we can't quite hear his guys. We can only hear Reese talking. So hopefully he can get me unmuted, and then I can hear him. Let's get the tunes back jamming. We'll be able to hear Reese in the background. So anytime he talks to his guys, we'll be able to hear it because he's the coach. He's the team manager of the Canyon ZCC boys. Reese is the coach. He's the manager of the Canyon ZCC boys, so we'll be able to hear him no matter what he says, and we'll try to be quiet when he goes. So here's the 2-tier. Whoa, someone is using an arrow power up here. Wow. I don't like the move. It looks like it's Pettinger. No, it's not Pettinger. Maybe it's someone that's hurting. A couple Van power-ups being dumped. I don't think this is a... Oh, Frank's leading the pack. 7-8. Here he goes. I wonder if Frank's trying to make something happen. Everyone is still together.
There's a few guys using power-ups up the front. Gonna jump to them.
Okay, here's Reese. He's telling his guys that a couple guys are using power-ups at the front, but it looks pretty muted. 6, 4, 3. These numbers are not enough to really separate anyone from the pack. Morton Vang, another arrow power-up. I don't like it. So I believe these guys are going for feather.
I don't know, almost at 200 BPM, so I don't even know if they're still alive, to be honest.
So I haven't seen any feathers dropped. All I've seen is
But it just goes to show what
arrow power-ups
like at the moment.
and drafting power-ups. So I guess the plan is to get the feather power-up. But I don't think that move did anything to any of these riders in the pack. I'd even expect most of these guys, actually not most of these guys, I'd expect a lot of Bs still here too, and even possibly some Cs. This pace has not been fast enough to really whittle down the pack at all. I'm in the back, still 104 riders. It's getting strung out a little bit, but not really enough. These numbers are still in the 4s. Manageable for all these guys. Here's Alex West. Let's check him out. There's Alex West. He's still looking good. He looks very unfazed, smooth. This is the last chance to get arrow, so I would arrow or feather. So I would expect people to start dumping power-ups, making some moves. Let's keep moving up. Oh, I saw Vuyasin. Let me grab him. Here's Tim Sullivan, a normal morning rider with me. Tim's an A rider, much better, but I've seen him for years and years out on Zwift. Big shout out, Tim Sullivan. Leads the hang on ride. I love the hang on ride, one of my favorites.
There's some familiar names in there, just for Dempster. Hanson,
Okay.
And obviously we got the Frog in here.
Okay, so here is
Reichardt, I saw him as well.
all 3 riders. Vuyasin is looking good. Alex West is below him. And Diener is below him. All these riders are looking smooth. They know it's coming. Everyone's getting a little antsy. So it's hard to stay patient for 30 minutes in a Zwift race and not do anything. It's hard to stay patient for 30 minutes in life and not do anything. And I want to check out Messinio, still at 145. He is really... He knows this course and he knows exactly what to do. Because I haven't seen Messinio sit in the pack and bite his time this long in a while. Let's move up. A couple vans being dumped. The Dart is consistently in the front. Moving back. It looks like all the Canyon guys are still here. Here's Diener. Let's check him out. There's Alex West.
For me, I can't.
I want to put in Philip right here.
Jason here. So, and it wasn't muted in the first place, so I'm not quite sure what the problem was.
Okay, I'm gonna
With that regard, I see some people.
go ahead and check out Diener. So here's Alex West and here's Lionel Vuyasin. Again, that was banner number 2. There's still one shot to get a banner. Tarling is up front. 400 watts, 200 beats per minute. Wow. That's a lot of beats per minute. I don't know what's... If I were him, I'd maybe move it back a little bit. Here's Vanna. Here's Gavin Dempster. Wesley Ooms I saw. Cunningham. Messinio again, the Dart Frog. He's always there. Here's Phillips. Kirchmeier. He's been consistently in the community league. Here's Frank Sorbara. Cam Jeffers. They're all still in there. There's still 115 riders in this race. Right now we're watching Philip Diener below, and this is This is the time everyone starts to compose themselves, deep breaths, because once you go to the volcano, you don't make the left turn, you make the right turn and you go up inside the volcano, under the volcano circuit banner, and that's when the climb is coming. So right now everyone's getting composed, deep breaths, spinning the legs out. 30 minutes in, the climb will start at around 40 to 42 minutes. So 10 minutes left. We've done 30 minutes so far. It's not 10 minutes till the end of this race. It's 10 minutes till the climb starts. Let's see who's left in the back. Collins is here. Hargraves is here. All of the normal guys is here. And I just want to shout out Indoor Specialist one more time. We're live on YouTube Dirt. We're live on YouTube Indoor Specialist. We're live on Twitch. And we're live on Facebook, obviously. Not much is going on. The Indoor Specialist is a combination of the Dirt Dads and the Indoor Specialist Pro guys. So we've come together. We're trying to form this unity, this new transparency, this new bonding inside Zwift. Check us out on Twitch. Check us out on indoorspecialist.com. Give us a like, give us a comment, get involved. We're happy for everyone, and we want to see the comments going. We want to see chat going. Give me some shout outs in chat. Let me know what you're thinking. Ask me what's going on. I'll talk about anything. Right now, 2 laps are done. We're on the final lap, but this final lap isn't a volcano flat lap. This final lap is up the volcano KOM. Let's see. Comment, get involved. We're happy for everyone. A couple aero power-ups up front. 4.8 is not going to be enough to do anything. I don't know why you're using an aero power-up. Up, no heart rate. Okay, so let's just pretend like this isn't happening. Again, I did this race this morning, so I know exactly what to expect. It was a lot of hand-holding for the first 2 laps. Unfortunately, I got caught off guard and was dropped, but I know everyone is waiting for the volcano. It took me about 60 minutes, so I expect these guys to be about 50 minutes. I'm just an average beat guider. I've been riding on Zwift for probably 18 months. I love it. Last year, I did 12,000 miles indoors. Right? So 2018 was 12,000 miles indoors. Does anyone want to guess how many were outdoors? Guesses, guesses, guesses? Yep, you got it. 0 outdoor miles. That's right, boys. 12,000 indoor miles, 0 outdoor riders. Outdoor miles. Sorry, 12,000 indoor miles, 0 outdoor miles. So, I mean, that just goes to show you. Oh, and guess how many total miles I did in 2016? 0. So I'm not a cyclist. I've come from 0 to 100 in a matter of 18 months. Never gotten on a bike before. Don't ride outside. Couldn't even balance on a bike. I need one of the dads to come and push me and teach me how to ride a bike, do some training wheels on me. But I can throw down on Zwift. And I love playing video games, and I love riding inside, and I love the atmosphere, and I love getting on at 6 a.m. All my boys are on. I don't even know half of the guys. I've never met, I would say 99% of my team, but I love right here in my heart, all of the guys. So when I hop on and everyone's like, Sterney, 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 it makes my day. Competing in a B race, competing in a C race, busting my ass, it makes my whole day, and that's why I love it. I'm doing things I would never be able to do without the program, without Zwift, without the game, without my friends, without the team. And that's what I really want to shout out. I want to shout out my Dirt. I got my Dirt sweatshirt on. Got my new mic. Got my new green screen. We're going big. Oh, let me show you one other cool thing. If you're unaware of Indoor Specialist. So let me show you something super cool. Let's see if you can see this camera. Okay, so this is what's right in front of me. There's 4 stations, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 Tax Neos, 1, 2, 3, 4 Apple TVs, 4 fans, 4 TVs. This is an indoor studio. This is the first of its kind. My goal in 2019 is to get Lionel, Alex, and Philip in here. I want to get them in here. I want to get all the boys in here. I want to get everyone around the world in here. Give me a shout out. drop us a line, get in contact with us, send us a Facebook message. We want to get you in here. We got Tax Neos, we got everything, we got time, we got space. So if you're wondering, who is Sterny? What the heck is going on here? What just happened all of a sudden? So this is actually my office. I am a 9-to-5 Excel spreadsheet cubicle guy. This is where I do my cubicle spreadsheets, but this was actually a free space. So my office is right behind that wall that you see in front of you. I made this space, we made this space, we came together, we got some Tax Neos, we bought some TVs, and we're making stuff happen. And that's what we're doing at Indoor Specialist. That's what we're doing at Dirt. We just make stuff happen. We're trying new things, and I want to give back to the community. So I want to say, if you want to ride, you ride with us. If you're in the New York, New Jersey area, Connecticut, East Coast, West Coast, around the world, come here, you're welcome to ride. This is only day 8 of having the Tax Neos here, and we've already had probably 15 guys from all over come and try this, because once we were here, if you haven't seen it, it's electric. This past Saturday we had 4 riders here doing the Datter Day chase ride, and it was I could feel it. I could feel the adrenaline. I wasn't even riding, and I could feel it. It was tangible, and we really created something new and something magical. We want you, come in here, come experience it with us. Let's make some magic together. Let's change Zwift. Let's change indoor riding. That's why we have the Canyon ZCC boys here. That's why Reese is here. He's chatting at the team car. That's why we have Lionel, Alex, and Philip in here, so we can promote Canyon, because they're trying to change the sport just like us. We're all in this together. If you ride Zwift, if you play the game, if you're into cycling, let's get behind this movement. Let's get behind Canyon. Let's get behind Indoor Specialist. Let's get behind Indoor Specialist TV. All of these are new things. Everyone is trying something. All of these are positive things for the game, for the community. And I really want to stress that. So let's get back into the game. All of them are standing up, but no one looks too stressed. Someone's dropping an arrow. I don't like that. But still, I really haven't seen a feather drop. Everyone knows the last 50 meters are 10% incline. I want to focus on the game. Lionel's looking good. Let's look at their heart rate. I want to find the Canyon boys here. They're sponsored by Canyon and Wahoo. All of them are riding Wahoo products and Canyon bicycles. They have this beautiful New Jersey. Here's Gavin Dempster. Here's Frank Sorbara, another draft member. Frank was here last week. Here's the Dart, 154. Still just absolutely a threat always. If he's in a race, he's the man to be looking for. Not the Gardner, different Gardner. I saw some Canyon guys. Stevie Young, another Canyon rider. Vujasin, another Canyon rider. So I know we have Vujasin, Alex West, Daner, and now we have Stevie Young. So I know at least 4 Canyon boys are here. And we know they're being commanded by Reese Howell. Reese Howell is the manager of this brand new team. He's talking to them through Discord. They're all communicating. We can see all 3 of them in the top left. Here's a rider being lapped. Okay, let's get back into the action. Right here, they're not going to go left. They're going to go right, and they're going to go right up inside the volcano. And this is the time. This is what everyone has been waiting for. I want to focus on the Canyon boys. I want to focus on the Dart, and I want to focus on Braylon, because I know these are the guys to be looking for. Last week, I don't see Dig Deep Coaching in here. I know he's another one. Let's move up. Still looks like 100 guys are here. This is anyone's game. The pack is wide. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm nervous. I'm excited. I'm pumped. It's a brand new setup going on. Okay, here's Stevie Young. I actually did a Innsbrucking race, I think on Sunday, and Steve Young just absolutely annihilated it. I mean, I was like, it just absolutely crushed the whole race. So I'm rooting for him. I mean, there's no one I'm not rooting for. I know I've said that a bunch. Here's Phillips, another Canyon. So I think that's 5 now. So there's 5 Canyon teammates here. A little push over this hill, but everyone is still intact. I'm looking at the mini map on the top right. Maybe 2 or 3 riders in purple off the back. But nothing that's going to drop anyone off. Here's Diener. Let's check out how he looks. Let's get rid of the live studio. Sorry, boys. Here's Diener. Head down. Oh, he looks smooth. Jersey open. Jersey flapping in the breeze. Beautiful golden locks. He doesn't look too pained. Heart rate 169. Pushing out 350, 380 watts. 5.1. But his FTP is 5.2. So there's nothing to be alarmed about. They're going to go through this banner. And this is the last chance to get a power up. So I want to check out who's dumping what power-ups. A couple arrow power-ups, which is a little suspect. Someone's dumping in a feather. Let's keep moving up. Sam Lindsay. Okay. So now's the time everyone needs to start thinking about being up at the front. Right when the KOM starts, it's up and then it's a downhill. So actually, I expect someone to explode on this first uphill. I'm talking explode, like 10 to 12 watts per kilo up, because there is a brief downhill and there's a brief recovery. I want to get on the dart. I want to get on the Canyon boys because I know they've been waiting for this exact moment. Here's Alex West. Race Howell was telling us this is Alex West's race. This is the perfect course for him. Morton Vang, Kirchmeier, Sam Lindsay. Okay, we're at the front right now. Here's the dart. Let's grab him. Okay, the dart. 163. I don't know if that's nerves because he knows what's coming or he's been working a little bit. The dart. I'm just sweating. I just don't know what's gonna happen with the dart. I'm excited though. It's gonna be the my prediction is the dart v Brainland in the last 1 minute, and it's just gonna be all out mayhem with these two gentlemen battling it out at 10 to 1 million watts per kilo up this volcano. Man, I crack myself up. Okay, Zimmerman. Zimmerman was in the broadcast last week. I met Zimmerman personally. Excellent gentleman. Looking around. Again, this has been 43 minutes of nothing. This has been 43 minutes of 115 riders hand-holding. They'll do a little bump once they exit the volcano, then it's right into the climb. Right into the climb. Cameron Jeffreys, Wahoo Cycling Hub. Lionel Vuisen. Right now we're watching Philip Diener below me. Let's check out the 3 boys before we unleash hell on this volcano. Where else can you climb a volcano besides Zwift? I mean, come on. This is going to be fun. Lionel Vuisen up top. Alex West in the middle. Philip Diener below him. All 3 of these guys have the capability to win this race. All 3 of these guys have the capability to be there with the dart, to be there with Brainland. This is Alex West's race, and this is Vuisen's race. We know the team is working for them. Let's see what's going on. Let's move up. This is the time. Like I said, they're going to go under this little broken arch. It's going to be uphill, and then it's going to be a downhill. I want to see someone just attack. I want to watch Brainland. I want to watch the dart, and I want to watch all these Canyon boys. Okay, so here we are. Who's going to go first? Who's going to attack? I want to see red numbers. Here's Jeffers. Who's going red? Here's the uphill. Up, up, up for a very short time. Some red numbers. Vuisen knows. He knows the course. Okay, now it's back downhill. I see the Wahoo Cycling. I see the, excuse me, the Canyon ZCC jerseys. These brand new jerseys. Okay, here's the uphill. It's going to be half of the volcano is up. Then it's a little flat. Okay, here's Vuisen is going. Here's Diener. Diener has the second fastest time ever on this climb. Here's Diener. Vuisen's going. Frank is following him. 9 watts per kilogram. This is it. Diener is on the bottom. We're watching him. We're watching him attack this hill. I wonder if he's working for Vuisen. I wonder if he's stringing out the pack as much as he can because Vuisen is sitting tight. He's on the draft. He's on Frank. Gavin Hughes is there. Sam Lindsay is there. All the heavy hitters are there. Diener has a gap though. He's making Fusion ECT go for it. Sam Lindsay's there. Frank Sorbara. Brainland. Here's Vuisen. Still comfortably in the pack. I wonder if this is a tactic. I wonder if Philip Diener has been sent to go for it. Because look at that mini map in the top right. He has 2 seconds. I want to check view 6. He has a lot of space. Wahoo Cycling Hub. Vujasin is not going to chase him. Vujasin is absolutely going to shut it down right now. He's waiting for the pack to get in front of him. I wonder if Frank's going to do it. I wonder if Dempster is going to go. Brainland is there. I saw Brainland. All of these guys. I don't see the dart. I hope the dart is in there. I'm moving back. I'm trying to... There's the dart. Okay, there's the dart. He's comfortably 185. He's in the pack. But still... There he is. Philip Diener has 5 seconds and he's still going 7.0. And he knows the flat is coming. So if he keeps cranking and cranking and cranking, he can recover. This is a move. This is a move. I wonder if anyone's going to go for this move. Because, okay, here goes Cunningham. No, but he shuts it down right away. So Diener at 5.7, 400 watts. He's working, but he still looks smooth. He's below me live. We're cammed in live to his setup right now. He's still holding 7+ watts per kilogram, 500 watts. We're already halfway up this climb. Here's Hughes. Hughes is going for it. He's trying to make the break. He's trying to catch Diener. But this is Canyon's day. This could be it. Okay, Diener's holding 400 watts. He's rock solid right now, 6.0. They're not making up time. It's still this 4-second gap. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. And the climb is already halfway done. He's done this climb the second fastest ever up this climb. This could be Diener. He's done it in 5 minutes and 30 seconds. He's back to 7.0. Okay, 2 seconds. There's still daylight in between these two guys. I don't know. Diener's still going. Back to 6. I don't know. That might have been for Lionel Vujasin. Okay, so Diener's been caught. Here's Frank at the front. We know Frank from last week. Draft's newest member. I'm going to switch to Vujasin. Because I think that move might have been for Vujasin. Okay, here's the dart. Here's the dart. I wonder what the dart is doing. Okay, here's Vujasin. Someone's using feather. The dart. This is it. This is the dart. 10 watts per kilogram. This is his moment. I have this moment ready, boys. Let's go, baby! Yeah, dart! Everyone knows what's up. That's right. Vujasin's going. Vujasin's on his wheel. But we're blasting heroes, baby. We're heroes tonight. This is the dart. This is Vujasin. Everyone's blasting out red numbers. Let's go! And Vujasin takes over. Vujasin is in the front. The dart is trying to catch his wheel now. He's in the draft. They're both red numbers, 9.0. This is a battle of 9.0. Dart is trying to get a little breath right here. He's doing the dart intervals. 5 seconds on, 3 seconds off. The proven model. We're watching Vujasin below me. They're going around. You can see the finishing banner right in that mini map up there. This is the finishing line, so they're going to go around the circle one time. And this is a battle. This is a 1v1. This is Vujasin versus the dart. We're blasting heroes for the dart. We're watching Vujasin. We're cheering both of these boys on. Okay, here's Arabella. No heart rate. We're going to ignore that. Uh-oh. But he's going to inadvertently bring Brainland back. He's going to bring Brainland and Kirchmeier back. But Vujasin's using his feather. He must be hurt, and he's using his feather. Messinio 10.0. Again he goes. Again with the dart intervals. Okay, Vujasin's still on the wheel. Looks like he's about 3 meters back, but he's still in the draft. Oh, and Vujasin, he uses his arrow. He's not saving it. He's going. This is the move. Let's go, baby! This is it! This is it! This is it! We're heroes, boys! We're heroes! The dart! This is the darts race! Uh-oh. Brainland is coming! Brainland with the late arrow. Brainland with the late arrow. Is he going to catch the dart? No! It's going to be the dart, followed by Brainland, followed by Reichardt, followed by Kirchmeier and Vujasin. Wow. Phenomenal racing. Sam Lindsay coming up. Here's Diener. Diener absolutely crushed it. Okay, here's Stevie Young, 10.0. The Python with his sprint. Okay, let's move back. Okay, here's Phillips. All the Canyon boys. I want to get all the Canyon guys. Looks like Alex West is done. Here's Phillips closing it out in 30th place. All 5 of these guys are in the top 30. Just absolutely phenomenal race. Wow. Oh, my goodness, boys. Let's recap this really quickly. The dart is a hero tonight. The Dart absolutely crushed it. He sat in for 45 minutes to blast off for 3 minutes. I predicted it in the first minute. The Dart intervals came out to play. Brainland was catching him with the arrow power up, but he just couldn't do it. The Dart, followed by Brainland, followed by Vujasin. We were watching Vujasin suffer. We thought he had it the whole time. We saw Philip Diener from Canyon just blast off, and he led the entire first half of the Volcano. But it was absolutely a perfect team tactic by Canyon ZCC. And I just want to give a shout out. Oh, I don't know if Vujasin's keeled over or what, but there's Vujasin supposed to be up top. Alex West is in the middle. Diener's below. I mean, a flawless team tactics. If you think team tactics aren't available on Zwift, you're wrong, because what we saw was an absolute brilliant performance by Diener, and then the launch from Vujasin. But it was just the Dart. I got nothing. I got nothing other than to say, if the Dart is in the race and if Brainland is in the race, it's hard to compete with these boys. So I want to give a special thank you to the Canyon ZCC, to Alex West, Lionel Vujasin, Philip Diener. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Reese Howell. Thank you for all that you do for the sport. Thank you all that you do for Zwift. I will be back Saturday, Datterday. We got 2 A's, we got 2 B's. We're showcasing everyone. They're going to be live in the studio. Check it out. Check it out. The studio. Cam. Studio shot. We're going to have 4 riders. We'll be back Saturday, 7 a.m. Eastern time. 4 a.m. Pacific. Whatever. Do your conversions. We'll be back here. Datterday. Love you, boys. Sterny out.